The PGMOL will not publicly release all 3 of the penalty incidents. Welcome to your Forest News. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to the second video of the day, because I'm so damn angry with this corruption. It's becoming ridiculous. We're going to talk you through what's been said with the PGMOL, what's going to happen with these audio tapes as Forest are still demanding they get released. Before we get into it, as always, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new here. We will keep you up to date on everything. And please take a second, if you haven't already, to download Sofascore, the best free football app on the planet. And you can get that just by clicking on the link in the description or the one pinned in the comments. Or if you're watching on your TV, just scan that QR code now with your phone. Okay, let's jump into this. So this is a source coming from the newspapers. I think I've seen the Daily Fail put it out there. And let me just run you through what was said. Forest will be sent the recordings of the conversations between Anthony Taylor and Stuart Attwell from their defeat by Everton by the PGMOL over the next few days. And the audio could be broadcast publicly when the next referee's mic'd up program airs next week. Now what that is when that Howard Red Webb, the Man U fan, goes into a studio with that other idiot Michael Owen, who asks him no pressing questions. He's just looking up to him from, you know, all of his 2-foot height, saying, Howard, I think it might have been a penalty though. And Howard's like, no, Michael, shut up. And they move on. That's literally all that happens with this. While the PGMOL are unhappy with Forest's conduct, it seemingly questions the integrity of Attwell. This will comply with the club's request. They are willing, to comply with the club's request for the audio of the conversations he had with Taylor. They also go on about the PGMOL committed to providing a greater transparency. Well, if you need greater transparency, it tells you the current transparency isn't transparent enough, you idiots. Anyway, the key line here, there's a lot of crap written in here. I just want to bring up this key line if I can find it. There is no current plans to release all the audio publicly. However, the PGMOL did last October following Liverpool and Spurs' debacle. So, corruption. When a big 6 club complained, like Liverpool or a Cartel 6, whatever the in phrase is now, they released the audio, and now the PGMOL are not prepared to offer Forest the same transparency, as they call it. And them giving the audio privately to the club is not the issue here. The issue is in the public court of debate, the public courts of law. Right now, it's the fans that need appeasement from this, because are Forest right on this, or are the PGMOL right on this? And we will only know by those tapes. And why the hell does it take days to release the tapes? I'm not insinuating anything. You guys can think what you want, but I'm telling you now, I'm recording this at 5:31, and I don't have the money or the equipment or anything like that the PGMOL do. By the way, if you got a spare quid and want to help for the Wolverine PC fund, love you guys. We're already 20% of the way there. Thank you. Links in the description somewhere as well. So my point here is, how can it take them days to do an audio track? Audio's even easier to deal with than goddamn video. Trust me on that one. I have plenty of experience. So the corruption goes on and on within them. And what will happen, because there's a show set to be broadcast on Tuesday next week with that idiot Michael Owen, where they're gonna be discussing the scenes and the controversies from VAR. I mean, the fact there has to be a show about controversial decisions on VAR in itself should tell you how stupid this whole thing is. So I fully expect what the PGMOL are going to do with Howard Red Webb is to pick one of the incidents. And mark my words, they will pick the handball incident or the first incident. If they go to the third incident, God help you, Howard Webb, because we saw, and that's the one we need to see, and they will stay away from that. So I fully expect them to maybe even show the first 2 incidents and stay the hell away from the 3rd incident. And if that's the case, that in itself proves the corruption that's going on with this cartel organization we find ourselves stuck in right now. So look out for that coming up on Tuesday. Look out, no doubt, for another Forest response. But the plot thickens. As we told you, there was a lot of anger about what happened on Sunday. And it's come out from Rob Dorset. He's on Sky. I'm sure you guys know him. Maybe you don't. Who cares? Anyway, he has said that Forest bosses were so angry at halftime against Everton, they wanted to issue a statement questioning the officials' integrity during the break, but they were seen to be talked down by the club's medical chief. Wow. I mean, let's decipher that a little. So, what it sounds like is, I don't know, but I'm just saying, Marinakis got vexed at halftime. And can you blame him after the shenanigans we saw with the corrupt ref, with the Luton fan as well in VAR? But he had to be talked down. And I don't think I'll change my stance on this one. It's a good thing that happened, because if Forest had tweeted that or put out a comms on it at halftime, then you could argue that Forest might have been doing some corruption of their own, maybe trying to influence an opinion. To be honest, knowing our luck, it would have backfired, and you would have had Stuart Attwell into the ear of that bold idiot, what's his name? I forgot his name, Taylor or something, going on to him saying, they've tweeted about how crap we are at halftime. Make sure you give them nothing else in the second half, and let's go the full hog and wind them up even more. So, that's interesting to say the least. So I'm glad the media chief was able to talk, whoever it is. I don't know if it's Marinakis, but it sounds like it probably was going that high. But this one's not going away. And it all comes down to this audio file. These, all 3, have to be released. And Howard Webb, I'm talking, look at me right now. I'm talking to you, you freaking Man U fan. Release all 3, because you're not going to hear the end of this. And when you release that 3rd one, God help you if what I think is on that audio is on there. And if there is silence, if it didn't go up to Stuart Attwell, God help you as well, because that in itself is corruption. Get your thoughts in down below about the latest breaking news. If you've enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And go download Sofascore if you haven't already. The pin will be like somewhere here on your screen. You just need to click on that if you're using a mobile device. Go check out Grumpy Old Reds if you didn't watch it last night. And we'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Reds.